And let's now talk to the OCTA Research Group. Joining us live via Zoom is Dr. Guido David. Good morning, Professor David. Thank you, as always, for joining us. Now, you just heard the DOH Undersecretary there. What are your projections for these 5 Metro Manila cities? How, with the way things are going, do you expect the situation to get worse in the coming days?
Well, Ria, with a reproduction number of 2.02 in the NCR, we expect the number of cases to be increasing this coming week. So we're expecting, we haven't disaggregated the numbers for each of these 5 LGUs, but in the NCR, we're now averaging almost 400 cases. 320 cases per day. Yesterday, we had almost 400 cases, 397. So we are expecting it to move up to around 400 to 500 cases by this week. And then, it could still increase even further by next week.
Right. So does this mean that we're projecting more areas to be under moderate risk in the coming days or weeks?
Well, that's definitely possible, Ria, because that would depend on the respective metrics. There are some LGs which are still registering very low number of cases, like Navotas, for example. It has been we haven't been seeing a high number of cases, but since the metro area is regarded as one continuous region, it's very possible that infections will find their way to these other areas as well.
So could you talk to us then about what the situation is like nationwide? Are there other areas showing an increase in cases, and what province or areas so far has the most number of cases outside of NCR?
Well, Ria, we're also tracking the positivity rate, and as of that would be as of June 24. NCR has about a 5.9% positivity rate. Rizal has a higher positivity rate of about 11.9%. So it is registering some significant increases. Batangas has a 5.6%. Cavite has 6%, Iloilo 5.7%, Laguna 7.5%, and Cagayan province 5.8% positivity rate. So these are some areas where we're seeing increase in cases and a corresponding increase in the positivity rate, which means definitely there will be more testing that will be in demand in these areas, and we are expecting a further increase in cases in these areas. So basically, just to summarize, it's NCR, it's parts of Calabarzon, and there are some other areas I didn't mention, but parts of Region 2 like Cagayan, and Western Visayas like Iloilo.
All right. So, Professor, what's your projected daily average by the end of the week? Is there any chance we'll actually see cases slowing down? Has this surge, this week surge, already reached its peak?
Well, we haven't. We're not seeing the peak yet, Ria. Unfortunately, it's going to continue even further. Right now, as I mentioned, we're averaging 663 cases per day in the whole country, and this could reach about 1,000 by the end of this week, or by next week rather. And we're expecting it to go up even further. Maybe it will reach its peak by first or second week of July, and then we'll hopefully start to see a decrease in cases. So as we mentioned, yes, it's a weak surge. We're projecting a lower level of projected peak number of cases, and hopefully a downward trend from then on. But then again, these are still projections, and these can still change.
That's right, and we know that you will be monitoring that, but thank you always for keeping us updated. That was OCTA Research Fellow Dr. Guido David.